Coming
to the ring at this time, he is the second generation sensation, formerly of the WWE from Los Angeles, California, Brandi.
Man, it's good to see your faces, seriously. But honestly, I gotta tell you something. I've been a professional wrestler for 13 years. 13 years! I've been on WWE Raw. I've been on WWE SmackDown. And I can tell you, it's not a knock at them, but there is no better place to be than CCW! Here tonight, and the shirt don't lie. Some of you know that my dad was a WWF superstar, and some of you know that I was on WWE, the second generation sensation. Well, there is my son Owen tonight. Where's Owen? Owen! Everybody give it up for this kid, Owen Hardy right here. To Owen, because he is the future of professional wrestling. He will be the third generation sensation in our family. So once again, Owen, Dad is dedicating this match to you tonight.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Brian Hardy, the second generation sensation, with another episode of Brian's Wrestling Collection, and today we have one of my favorite of all time, one of the greatest independent wrestlers in my personal opinion, one of the greatest heels in my personal opinion. I'm talking about, you may have known him in WCW as Johnny Gunn. You may have known him in WWF as Sal Sincere. I liked him as Tom Brandi. You remember the Royal Rumble?
That's right.
All right, Tom Brandi, how you doing today,
About
sir?
48 seconds.
That's right. What, Cactus Jack?
For $5 grand.
Oh my God, we're getting the scoop here.
Let it be known, 48 seconds. Well, everybody got $5,000. So it didn't matter if you were in for 48 minutes, 48 seconds. Everybody got the same.
Number 3, it was Chainsaw Charlie and Cactus Jack, and then Tom Brandi. Boom. I think the first time I ever saw you wrestle.
People like think it's a rib. Like they like to this day they'll like joke with me. I'm like, joke's on you. You know, it's not funny.
You were wearing.
I was walking out. I never forget. Bradshaw was passed out in the hallway from being in the ring close to an hour. I was walking by, showered, dressed, on my way out the door, and he was, dehydrated and like passed out in the hallway, and we all got the same.
That is crazy.
So who's the joke on now?
The inside scoop about the Royal Rumble. That's nuts. So, well, first off, I don't usually do this, but today I knew I was going to be on the same show as Mr. Tom. I had to bring an old Wrestling Eye magazine, and as you can see inside, I asked him to do the honors of signing that for me. When you see this, like, what do you instantly?
It brings back good memories because, like, I'll remember where it was taken. It was UWF in New York. Like, it might have been the Penn Hotel when Herb Abrams started that federation.
Definitely.
So, like you remember, like a lot of stuff, like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
And Wrestling Eye was great back then because Carmine DeSpirito was out of New Jersey, and he really would push a lot of the local guys that he liked. And again, you only last for so long, but it's always good memories. Always bring back good memories.
Crazy. Your best Johnny Gunn moment?
Too many.
Just
getting started with WCW. Well, I mean that name was from them.
Yep. And you said you worked under Bill Watts?
So just getting hired, and they're like, your new name is Johnny Gunn, and Dusty Rhodes told me how he came up with it and everything else, and then it was the beginning of Johnny Gunn.
How old were you when you got signed?
92, 26.
26 years old. Sal Sincere later on in WWF.
That was 96.
You wrestled everyone. The Undertaker, Rocky Maivia. What's your favorite memory of Sal Sincere?
Well, I like the big name guys.
Yeah.
Because it's like, when you watch it now, and you're like, you know what, I left it all in the ring. That one match, because you never know if you're going to wrestle them again.
Absolutely.
Those guys are in a different level, but it was like, you're like, okay, so you're going to be on with The Undertaker tonight live, over 3 segments of live TV, which is forever.
Yes.
It's forever. 3 segments is forever. And I watch that match now, I'm like, it's a hell of a job. Like, you're lucky that you're happy that you put as much into it as you could.
Absolutely.
Because again, he doesn't know you, and a lot of stuff he might not have trusted. So he trusted you enough to do a lot of stuff. And like I look back now, I'm like, good, I'm glad I got my money's worth. If it was going to be that one match, same with Shawn Michaels. The Rock wasn't eventful because we wrestled probably like 40 times. So none were any better than the others, or bigger stage. Yeah, there was like in your house and that stuff. But because there were so many of them, it became like repetitive.
You did Survivor Series at the Garden, right?
Yeah, and it was, So I mean, all the ones like that you always remember. And then, but yeah, when you get that one shot at Undertaker, you're glad you didn't shit the bed.
Very true.
You look back now and you're like, great moments.
Absolutely. 8-year-old Brian Hardy would have been watching Tom Brandi at the with his whistle at the Michael's 8th Avenue in Glen Burnie, Maryland. A lot of different shows, MCW.
A lot of years there, yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, as an adult now, as a 31-year-old guy, still sitting next to him, I'm like, he's done it all, and you still stay busy all the time. You're still active.
I too. Yeah, it was the COVID break was 10 months. It was brutal.
Yeah.
Because you like just totally wash your hands of it. You know, there's no shows. You don't think about it. You're not involved with it at all. And then like it starts coming back around again. You're like, back in the swing.
So tonight,
now it's pretty steady.
CCW, Sterling, New Jersey. You had Sal Sincere, and then you did your double duty. Boom. The Patriot Game.
I made it out in one piece.
You're alive.
At this stage, that's all that matters.
You're kicking. You look great. You look absolutely fantastic. Guys, Mr. Tom, thank you for your
Brother,
time.
always
This
a
is another
pleasure.
episode of Brian's Wrestling
Always a
Collection.
pleasure.
And you guys know what to do. Hit the follow button. It was a good night at CCW. We got the Patriot versus Jimmy Jack Cash in the background right now. Main event. And I just killed it in merch sales, so I'm happy. This was a very good night. Had a really good match. Hope you guys check it out. It'll be on YouTube. And yeah.